All right. Just when you think the day is done, nah, we just can't get enough of trading now, can we? All right, we're gonna do some back testing here. Before we do that, let's analyze what happened today. We lost one trade, right? We lost a trade. It was on 5 minute. We went in short here, somewhere here, and then we lost that trade. It was a justified short, but we realized quickly that on 5 minute we don't get the trades as often. You know what I'm saying? That's not as often. It's different. It's different. So what we're gonna do is back test on the 1 minute on our main screen here. Matter of fact, we might as well do it here. Honestly, this is all the way to July. Mm, uh, nah, we'll do it on our back testing thing. So we'll create a new tab and go to back test, and we'll do it there. Whatever. And we'll go to US 500. And we'll do it here. We'll do it here. We'll do it here. We'll do it here. We gotta delete this line though. And delete this line. And we'll do it on the one the 1 minute. And you know what? Let's just remove this. We'll be back testing, we'll be back testing. Before we back test, let's yeah, so today we had that and then after all of this happened, we're like, you know what? Why don't we just trade 1 minute, right? And so, oh, by the way, I'm done my workout. I'm done my exercising. I'm gonna go work out later. So, anyhow, that aside, so it came back here. Why don't we just trade the 1 minute anyway? Like, what are we do? Why don't we just trade the 1 minute in it? Huh? Why don't we just trade the 1 minute? You get what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is trade the 1 minute, and we're going to anyhow. From now we'll start trading 1 minute. So anyhow, we I think we got that around. We came around here. We got in this trade. We lost one trade on the 1 minute, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we got down to 540. So we lost one trade. So we got in this trade. We got in this trade short because of this, and we reached right above the highs, and we just kept on consolidating under. So we got out of this trade around here, we lost $10 on that trade, and then we got in this trade long, risking just down here. Bad play, I would say. If I do say so myself, I say that's a bad play. To an extent, it's an okay. It's not bad play. It's second rate play. So and but it's still fine. You could have gotten in here and reached there to an extent, to a very small extent. There was not much bullish momentum. You can see the rejection there, rejection there. There was not much bullish momentum to really get into the trade. So to an extent, it was a bad trade. To an extent, it was an okay trade. To an extent, to no extent was it a good trade. So we had this rejection here, and someone would have taken that short. So we're waiting for price to come down to the zone around here. And so when price found this base here and then showed me that momentum on this candle here, broke out of the consolidation with that candle, we're like, oh, we got going long. And so we went in long, risking literally just down there. Oh no, we went in long, risking down there. Sorry, was it down here? I think it was even down here. Oh, no, I think it was down here. So I know we're looking for 100 and something points. And so we got this trade, and then this kind of happened, and then we took this trade. We were wary when we saw this candle, but it got destroyed. Then this candle happened, it was half, we didn't really care. And this candle was just there. This one made us wary right here. And so when this started falling, I was like, well, we put our stuff as break even, but we didn't get in short. We didn't get in short on this one because this is good, but it's not enough for us to. This is good. If price had come back here or here, we could have gone in short. But because this is really good momentum, this is okay. It's not all that. And it already pulled back down hard, so we're looking for it to break and go up. This is high, so if it didn't pull back hard enough, so if it came back, we could look for it to break down again. So we ended up taking this trade, and so we're now in two trades, and then we ended up winning both. Actually, we closed one early. We closed both early, really. Um, so because we just ended the day. There was about 12 o'clock, basically 11:50. So we're like, you know what, we're done, and then we closed the trade, and it went back all the way down. And so then we saw this. We're like, oh, we could have actually gone short here. We don't Here we don't know. Here we didn't know this would have formed. After this candle, we'll be wary. Okay, what's happening? We won't go long, but we're We won't go short, but we won't go long either. We'll be wary. And then boom, it falls again. Oh, okay, what's happening here? You could have actually at this point, because of such beautiful momentum, you could have taken a short here, risking the high of day. That's not a bad trade if you're not in any trades. Risking 80, looking for 160 at the very minimum, right? Which you got way more than that, but looking for 160 at the very minimum. But the safest trade would have been here when he formed this base, and there was no bullish momentum on the base, and then he broke through the base. You could have taken that short there, risking up there. And so from now on, if my risk is under 50 pips, I would wanna, especially relative to, obviously relative to the range of the day. If it's under 50 pips on a day like today, or okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Some trades I'll look for 5 hours. Some trades I'll look for 2 hours. Some trades I'll just hold for continuation. About the very minimum I'm looking for 2 hour. So when I get these 5 hour type trades, it will boost my account and we'll get to that 1 mil faster. With this, I don't even have to. I can just keep on going. Let's say so 400 we get a 4K. Before you know, we get a 10K. Oh, at 4K, we only need win about 8 trades to get to 10K. From 4K, we only need win 6 trades in a row or less to get a 10K. let me confirm that. So unless this is at risking 10% to only make 20%, eh? So 4,000 times 1.2 times 1.2. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. 5 trades to 10K. And then from there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 30. About, so from here on, this is why it would take us to April, basically. Because we have switched to this, it may not take us to April, but you know what? I'm done talking about this. But we are going to get to 1 million. That is what we know. So we took this short. You could have easily added. Okay, we stopped trading, but you could have added. If you're still trading, you could have added the short here. If you didn't even take a short, you're taking a short here, risking here because of this base that formed. And obviously, we know that there's this here and how it's gonna behave, but it was more bearish at this point with this momentum. So you take this short here, risking here, and then this base formed. You could when it broke through way too far. You can't take this trade anymore. So, but this would have been a base to use. Some people take a breakout of the base. I wait for the breakout and show strength in the breakout. Then I take a trade. So that's not me. That's my trading style is not to take the breakout. But this was a base here. It's not bad. You can see it even held. It held well. And so when it came to the red line, is on that base that red line. Remember red line, right? It's red line. Obviously there was this high here, but it didn't really hold. It didn't really want. And when it's falling like this, you don't want to be the. It's a falling knife already. You don't want to be the one to catch it. Just let it go. Let it fall as much as it wants to fall, and then when it starts popping up, we're not going to take a trade here. When it popped up and held here and broke through and then came back here, then we'll take a trade. Then we'll take a trade. Not. As a matter of fact, even though we already know that this has now formed a base, you can even take a trade to rejection, rejection, rejection. You can even take a trade right here, risking right above our base, literally right above our base. That would have been just a couple of pips, 20 pips. You have gotten 5 times. Oh no, you didn't get 5 times that, but almost 5 times that, and then you break even because it came back. But when this happened and it came back like this, I'd probably just close my trade here and go long, risking down there because now I see that this is really holding. So, but again, we're done trading by 12:30, so we don't have to go through all these emotions here. Um, yeah. So when it came down here, well, so the question is, at what point do we take a long if we're short here? At what point do we think taking it long? Because now there is our lows here, this line here, with this low holding here. So when this broke, held, you see that candle was not good, right? And then this candle was good. This candle was not good. So we didn't have an opportunity. I guess maybe here, maximum here would have been your opportunity to go long. But since if I was already in the okay, first of all it's 12:30, so I'm done. You see, stopping my trading at 12:30 saves me for a lot, I would say it causes more good than harm because there are trades I miss by not trading after 12:30, but there is a lot of trades that I don't take after 12:30 that does, because at this point instead of switching to long, since it's already 12:30, I can just put my stuff as break even and then I'll get my profit. But if I was in trading, I may have had to take this long because this is a good setup. And then when it broke past this long, okay, now we'll say okay, from this point here after breaking through here, we can now say okay, maybe it's bearish. Let's just look to start going down. And so when this base formed, would have been looking for the breakout, but we wouldn't even get the trade. And then after this point, the next point, to be honest, is so this consolidation. Next point after this here, not well, would no longer be this because this was aligned with this. So this is still iffy. But if you want to hold this, then yeah, sure. But you need good candles to tell you that okay, so this one is a good candle. This one's a good candle there. This one's also a good candle. So you could have also taken a trade here, risking down there, to be fair. But I wouldn't personally. It's just me. I would much rather wait for it to go down to the red line. Depending on what I see. This fall was too like it's a falling knife at that point. Let me just let it bounce. Let it bounce first and hold and show strength. Then I will get into a trade. Because I don't want to be the person that catches the bottom. I just want to get in a good trade. Listen very well. I don't want to be the person that catches the bottom or the top. That's why we would not have traded here. We would have traded here. I just want to get in a good trade. We got in here because it's still uptrending. It's not necessarily the bottom. We're not looking for the bottom. We didn't even get in here. We got in after this had occurred, after it held something, and then it broke that. And then we got in. After the break, we got in on this candle. After the break. Not even in here, after the break. So that's why we won't get in here. After he held this, popped up, broke, and then sure, maybe we'll get in here, risking down. Yeah, sure. All right. So with that, we'll delete this. We'll delete this. Delete this. So now we'll go and trade the 1 minute back tests. Let's go as far back as we can. This just stopped at January 2nd. That's tough. We may only be able to get out to maybe November. Maybe it's December. December 2nd. December 4th. Let's see if it will allow us to go further back. Oh, it allowed us. So let's go to. Oh shit. It's November 13th. I think it's done. I think it's done. Let's try. Let's try here. Let's try it November 15th. Oh shit! It worked. Let's go further back. November 15th is the earliest, right? So far. Let's go to October 25th, 26th, whatever. It worked. All right. Let's go to October 14th. It worked. Let's go to October September 28th. Bro, why is it working? How far back does it want me to go? Let's go to September 6th. Guys, we have a lot of data to backtest for the 1 minute. Let's go. Let's not go here. Let's do it from August 18th. What? Was I just backtesting wrong all this while? Do we have to like, let's go to July 26th. August 18th was the last one, right? Okay, let's go now. Let's first of all just go to daily. I don't want to have to go through all of that. All right, let's go daily and let's go to August. Let's go to September 1st, September 5th, and then switch to the 1 minute, and then go to August 18th. Maybe we go to August 10. Maybe August 10 will work. I like the number 10. It's even. August 18th worked though. Let's do August 15th. See. All right, we'll just start from here. Let's not kid ourselves. Okay, let's start from. Let's try and get a quick blur and then start from here. What was this? August 8th. Hopefully that works. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Oh, nice. It worked. All right. Because this is 1 minute, we'll have to do it. I don't want to have to. Anyway, don't worry about it. So we're here at 7:13. Let's go to the 5 minute. We're supposed to put our zones from the 5 minutes. So this 7:10, 15, 20, 25. All right. So what is our zone here? We have this point here, and the low you're risking from this is here, and this is holding quite well. So we have this zone here, right? Beautiful. We have this point here. Beautiful. Right? We have this point, this zone here. This 45 minute, right? This zone here. Oh, from yesterday, from the day prior, held nicely. So it'll be something like this. Yeah. So that's what's holding here, and we can have this wicks, bunch of wicks down here. We can have this zone here. And that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Just gonna extend. All right, so let's go to 1. I actually want to see how this behaved on day prior. All right, so day prior, I want to see what, yeah, especially here. So it was holding nicely, consolidation. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? 7:30 is here. Breakout of the consolidation. Like this is a compact, straight consolidation. This is a 5 minute. This is a 5 minutes base. Oh, I see what I'm trying to do. This is a 5 minute base. If you go to 5 minute, it will look like a 5 minute base. So which means once this happened and this broke out, closed nicely, like the doji, you take a short, a long here, risking down there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Long here, risking down there, and you just get it. This will be our first trade there, 100 points. We're looking for 200, but we'll hold up until the next trade, right? Remember that. So we know that something's gonna happen here. It rejects hard here. So let's see. So we're in here looking for 200. We ended up getting 400 if you held it all the way. But so if you put a line here, you know that there's a base here that it's gonna reject. So it rejected nicely. But we're more holding this, right? That's what we really care about. This is not today's zone. You know, we didn't mark this on our 5 minute. Was this on our 5 minute on that day? I wonder. Let me see. Yeah, we didn't mark this. We don't care about these type of zones. We care about it on the 1 minute, but we don't care about it on the 5. And it was not marked the prior day from the prior day, so we just let it trade past it. That's the idea. Or let's see what he wants to do there. So he rejected nicely. Some people may have taken a short there and risked up here. They're going stopped out. And if you're taking that, let's say we close the trade, right? We took a trade here. We closed the trade here because we're so scared of kind of risk up there. It went all the way up there, and then we stopped us out, and then showed this volume, right? With this volume, we popped back up. At this point, we're uptrending. At this point, for the day, we're uptrending. But we also know that it was on a downwards momentum prior, right? So we know what quote unquote, Because it was a very steep fall. It wasn't like a downtrend. It was just a very steep fall. So we had a steep fall, and we took this trade. We lost. Showed rejection. Showed momentum on rejection. We took this trade even again. We lost. Let's assume that's the case, right? We took this trade again. We lost. After this broke up, that's two trades lost, or down 20%. And then we take this trade. Take this trade. Once this broke up out of this, came back, retest. Take this trade right there. Even risking down there 90. You get your 180. You get a 20% back. Like, don't stress. Don't fret. Do what you gotta do. Alright? And if anything, if you did not want to take this short, you could have just put break even. Break even is nice. Because when you put break even, you be like, okay, if it comes back here and it shows rejection, I'll get back in a long after break even on my original trade. Depending, so, but if you flush through, at least I'll be break even, right? That's why you put break even. And then what happens? And then it goes up, doesn't retest, forms this here, breaks it, but breaks it too much. I wouldn't want to take that trade long because it's pretty high and the break was too much. And then it forms this right close to the highs, forms this right, and then boom, forms this reject bunch of rejections, only one momentum or two momentum upwards, more momentum down. So one, two, three, four downwards, and then after this breaks. So with this, you can now take this trade if you want it. But because it's on an uptrend, I will wait and say, okay, I'm seeing that there's a base here, right? There's a base here, and so I want to see how it behaves closer to the base. So it pulls down, rejects hard, pulls down. So I will probably get in a long here. Long risking here, 60. Looking for 120. Right? Looking for 120 and above. And then it pulls down. And so when it pulls down, I'll get it pulls down lower than this point, right? So what then happens? I get in another long here. This time around I'd have to risk down here. 115. That's the idea. So now I'm risking down there, and what's it called? It goes up. Now I'm looking for 230. Looking for it to break all of this. And so it goes up, rejects again, pulls back down, goes up. Now with volume it rejects. Okay, now I'm just probably looking to get out of the trade. I'm just probably looking because it's broken this supply zone. It rejected with volume. And I'm looking to get out of the trade here, and I'm looking for it to pull back down here. So because I'm looking for it to pull back to this highs, I may just take a short. Take a short here, maybe no, maybe here. Take a short, risking 85 or something, right? 85 or 90, looking for 180. So now, even though I'm looking for 180, I'm still just watching to see how it behaves around here first and foremost, especially right here. Especially right here. Remember that there was a big sell. So once with the downtrend, I expect some kind of continuation, but because it didn't really break the high, but still want to see how it behaves down here. So it comes down here. Let me put the line here. I want to see how it behaves down here. So it comes down around. First of all, we'll start from up here. Comes down here, rejects, pulls up. No rejection. No. This is okay. This is okay. Next candle. Nope. 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 Breaks through. Okay, breaks through, rejection, not bad. Nope, 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 nope. So now it's broken through. The only point where you could may have switched trades would have been up here, all the way up there, risking down there, right? But I probably wouldn't have. I'd have probably put it as break even at that point. At this point, either I put it as break even. Yeah, probably put it as break even. I won't even close the trade because I'm already in profit anyways. So I'll probably put it as break even right there. If I got in there, risking up there, right? And then this happens, and so now next point you're watching is down here, right? Next point you're watching is down here, and seeing how it behaves down here. Comes up there, rejects nicely. No rejection, but look at the volume on this candle compared to all the other candles, right? It rejects nicely, same as this, nice volume, but it wasn't like it was okay. And it's same thing here. I'm not taking this trade. I waited. I want to see the pullback, rejection, rejection. Nice. I may even take the trade here. Here, I may take a trade here. And what am I risking? Probably just this low right there. because it was this zone, right? So this low 130, 140 points really. And so when this breaks, continues to break downwards, breaks up to, so it comes here, rejects, comes here, and on this point it's lower than my prior entry, or even this is lower than my prior entry. I may even switch it, taking 110 or something. Because it's lower than my prior entry, right? So I'll still reach the same point down there. And then if it pops up, I'll close the other trade, the first trade. And then it pops back down again, it doesn't break the low, I'll hold. And with that, so we're looking for 280, right? 280 is all the way up there. Before we get there, boom, it breaks above this consolidation, comes back down, rejection, rejection. I get in on this right here, and I'm risking down here, just this low, 50 points. Looking for 250 points, to be honest. I'll be looking for 250 points, but I'll take my profit around here probably. So I'm in here now, looking for 250 points. It goes up, pulls back down, right? Pulls back down. I'm thinking what I normally add or not. Pulls back down towards its lows, rejection, rejection. I like this candle right here. This candle is really good, so I'll take this one here. The risk would normally be here, but you can always just risk the same point, 60, right? But I'm thinking if I would even get in more, I'll get in if it broke a lower low to get in at a lower point. But should I get in the same point, just like today's? It doesn't make sense, right? You're already in there. There's no point adding more there, risking from the same point. No point. There's no point to that. So probably only be in one trade at a time. But if we're in two trades, we're probably, I mean, not one trade at a time, but one trade from the same spot. Okay, I know what I'm saying. I don't want to think about how to explain it to you guys. And who texted me? Let me see. Here a second. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this would have been a good trade here, risking down there for continuation. Oh, this would have been a good trade if I had not taken this. Actually, if I had not taken this, then yeah, this would have been a good trade. If not, this I'll just hold this trade, still break even on this trade, right? And this happens, goes up. This is a nice flag. When he breaks the flag, it's not a bad trade. Not a bad trade, right up there. Right up there. Right up here, actually. So risking down here, 50, 60. Looking for 120 at the bare minimum. We don't get the 120. Get a pullback, rejection. We get a lower point, actually, so we might as well, we may have switched it. Taking this 60. Risking 50. So it's lower, right? So we risked here before, we'll now just risk here 60. Looking for double, whatever. Pulls back at this point. After we get in here, it goes up, comes back. At this point, I'll probably be break even because there's no need for it to come back down to this point again. So at this point, I'll even break even. So this flag breaks through nicely, forms this flag here, right? Forms this flag here, breaks through the flag. On this, at this point, I may have gone short. At this point, there's not much momentum, to be fair. There was this, and then there's just a flag here, but there's not much momentum going down, to be fair. However, I may have still gone in short at this point because of this flag here, but I doubt. We're in right now. To be fair, we're in an uptrend. We entered a consolidation zone within the uptrend, but we're still uptrending for the day. Prior to pre-market, we're in a downtrend per se, or we're recovering, or we are dropped really drastically. So if I had taken a short here, I would have lost it, yes, because I'd have probably risked up here, just up here, and I'd have lost it on this trade. However, I don't think I'd have taken a short because there's not much volume. There's a flag here. If anything, because of this flag, I may have taken a short here. I have taken a short here, risking probably the earliest high is all the way up here, 90, looking for 180. And so when I wouldn't have had break even, so when this happened, I'll be break even. So when it came back all the way up here, by this time, I'm already done trading. I don't have to take a trade anymore. But nevertheless, we're also wary. By this time, we'll be wary about, okay, what's happening when price comes to these highs here, where this black line is. So big momentum push, pulls back down. One, two. I may have taken this trade. See what I'm saying? You take this trade, oh, it's already 12:30, so we're not gonna take any trades. But yeah, this would have been a good time. At this point, definitely break even because this is the time to switch your trades from short to long. I'm quicker to switch my trades from short to long than from long to short. It's just preference. So at this point, you would have been risking down here is the most visible low, 90, looking for 180, right? Done. If you put your stop out, if that's the only trade, but by this time you'd have gone up, broken through these highs, pulled back down, pull back down. You may even have taken a trade here, risking this low. And all right, let's go trade now. So day is about to pop in. What's it called? 29. I don't like this. I don't like this candle. So we know that there's a high here. We know there's that there. I like this line right here. Right. We see that it's a big flush that happened down there. And so we know that it's kind of bearish to an extent. So it's a knife drop like the day prior. Right. But we've already broken through those highs. And this is the 5 minute zone. Assuming holding the 5 minute zone, let's see. Since it's the 5 minute zone, how does the 5 minute look right before the market open? Looks like that. It's not too bad. I may take a breakout off of this. So let's see. Beautiful candle. I'm in long right there, without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. In long right there, and risking the bottom of these candles right there. All right, so we're in long there, risking bottom of candles there. I hope we get a pullback. Not yet. So these are only candles. These are only trade first. 50 points, looking for 100. But we're still watching how. Oh shit! We went all the way to the high and rejected nastily, and obviously it makes sense. But we're not gonna. Should we take? I don't know. We know it's gonna start pulling back down now, but I think it's at the max. Probably gonna just pull. Obviously break. Obviously, don't make me have to tell you when we're break even, please. But break even, bro. At this point, we're already breaking. Don't joke around with my break evens, bro. Anyhow, so we're watching. We got an inside dropping again. So we're just watching now. This is actually showing that there's a lot of sellers up there. Look at the wicks. There's a bunch of sellers up there. So we need momentum to break that. So question is whether we should have sold or not. That's the question. See, well, break even. This came to touch the highs, went straight back up. Like if we sell up there, we're like, where do we even what like because there was this for a short, sure, but it's like it's more bullish to me personally than bearish. So at this point, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? Okay, that looks good. That looks good. We're just gonna hold this trade up until we see something clearly. See, that's how we hold it. That's, that's how we hold them trades. That's how we hold them trades. Somebody's like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Can't somebody be happy for trading, bro? We're looking for what's it called? 100. We're already basically almost at 200, bro. Look at this line. When it pulls back now. Remember, our stop is literally our 200 is our 100 is literally down here, bro. We can put a stop loss down here now. I can definitely put a stop loss right here and be like, I'm not. I'm once it comes to this line here. No, first of all, let's put this line here. Once it comes to this line here, wow, this is our stop loss right now. Don't test me now. Come on. Okay, that's sorry. This is good rejection. So now, okay, but if we take this trade, we're risking all the way down here, bro. That's not good. We need this thing to drop a little bit more. Damn. Or maybe it should form another high up there, kind of thing. So it's forming. Sorry, another low up there. So it's formed a low here. That's good. Now I want it to reject a little bit. You're just you my friend are just what should I say annoying. So we're going to pull back so we can reach this low. We have this high here. Our stop loss is still here. We're fine. Our stop loss is like we're definitely getting to our, well, we're in the trade, so we don't have to care about getting on that trade. That's one. That's not bad. Um, so we are watching this high. It's not the best. This is not a trade. Let's not take this trade. It's not the best. I want the best of the best. Because this would have been a, we can pull back to the high, take this trade long, risking down here. But you could always pull back more. So I don't want to take that trade. Let's see. Okay. One. That's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. We can now take this trade here, risking 75. So now we'll close this trade, right? So at this point we got 200 over. So we'll close at 200, and then we're now going to add on to our own. We're not going to take another trade right here, risking down here. It's a little bit more risky because it's not necessarily a massive low or whatever, but we'll take it for now. Okay, so it broke below and it looks good. But if we take it, we still have to, we can reach down here though. Down here is not too bad. There's lows down here. There's wicks. So we just wait. See if we can reach all the way down there. So right now the momentum is not, it's still bullish, it's still very bullish. So we can now switch this from here. Clone. We can switch this, we'll add this trade here, long. We'll be risking down here still, right? Because this formed a low, so we're risking down here still, and we'll be looking to break even on this one real quick. So we broke even on this one. We're no longer in this trade. We're now in this trade, watching. That's why I don't. This is why I don't. What's it called? These are not bad candles at all. Okay, so now we'll clone again. So this time around, we'll take this trade here, and we'll be risking down here. This low here. We're looking to break even on this one. That was not too bad at all. Shit. Oh, it's forming a short right there. Holy. This was not too bad to get out of that long right there. Around that if you are going, I doubt that we got in real time. So we're still in two trades, I guess. Oh yes, yes, Lord. We're out there. Out there. Because of this candle, I would run away once that happened because he may never get back up, you know. See? And you are risking down here, so we're still fine. So now with this beautiful gem right here, we're going to clone again. Now we can risk the actual low that we wanted to risk because it's gotten to this point. Now we can risk down there 110. Oh yeah, we're obviously looking to break even on this one. So we're out on this one now. Let me actually put it back so we can use it next time if we get. So we're in this trade. Yo, this is actually really nice. Being able to manage your trades nicely. So it's managing. So we're in one trade still. At max we're risking 20%, but for the most part we break even before we even anyhow, don't worry about it. So we're still bullish on this day. Still quite bullish, at least to me. But with these candles, I do not like them one bit. If this breaks this low, we'll be looking to break even. With that candle, I'm break even now. With this candle, look at how close we are. It's not. I watch the chart to know when I want to be break even or not. So anyhow, but there's watching the chart to know when I want to break even, and then there is let's say at 70% into my trade, I'll be break even kind of thing. Right? Yeah. So I'm break even now, and I'm watching. If he breaks this low, I'm out. Anyhow, I'm break even. What am I saying? So we're break even. That's it. Break even. See, because it's been going down without making new highs, and then these candles happen, and so if it's gonna push like if this had broken, would have been looking to break even, and then we push like this with this volume, we're still break even. Like because this is not right. If it's gonna be strong uptrending, this is not the right price action for a strong uptrend. So we are break even, and we're looking to see if we will get a. We already broke even by the way. Sorry. So this is happening here. We're looking to see what the hell is happening because this is not right. This is not right. That's a good candle. That's a good formation. I may even go short. That looks good. Okay. It broke upwards. Okay, so now we can take a long here. What's the time? 9 o'clock. Sheesh. Taking so many trades and it's already only 9 o'clock. Can take a long here, risking down here. 60 points. I think this may not work. Look at the volume on this. Look at the volume on this. Look at the volume. No, I'm not taking it long. The volume on that is too much. Too much. Too much. I make that even shit out. I'll take a short here. Take a short here, and I'm risking up here 60 points. So we obviously know that there may be reactions down here. Obviously, because of this week, there may be reactions down here, which is what's happening here. So it's fine, even though we get a reaction, even though we come back to our, but still we're not break even yet, because we're looking for at least 120 is all the way down, further down. 120 is down here, so we're not break even yet. So let's keep watching. That's nice. That's nice. Perfect. We're break even now. We're not. We don't have profit target here. We're just holding because it's our only trade right now. Actually, because it's a bullish day, we would have to probably take profit if it gets here. But yeah, that's only if it gets there, right? Because this is holding nicely. It's holding nicely. So let's see. Oof. Are we sure we want to take profit? Let's see how it behaves down here. Don't you think? Let's see how it behaves down here. I agree. Yeah, you agree too, right? I agree. Yeah. Let's see how price behaves down here. Let's see how price behaves down here. We'll put our stop loss. Put our stop loss. Put our stop loss right here. 40 points. I guess we might as well make 60 points, which is 10%. So put our stop loss right here in case price goes back all the way up there. But after a while, if it continues going down, we'll put it back up there for 120. I'll put our stop loss at 120. Put our stop loss right here. 120. It's broken the base, so it should only come back here. Let's see. Actually, let me see next candle. Oh yes, our stop loss is there. What do you want to say about it, huh? What? What do you want to say? What? That's where our stop loss is. Fight me. Nonsense. Wait, I didn't even think of another trade while I was trading this. Well, yeah, there was no trade because it's still it was a bullish day around this point, and these were bullish signs, not bearish. So, but even though they were bullish signs, it's like we want to see how it behaves. It's shown a lot of bearish momentum, So we want to see how it behaves. Why is it showing a lot of bearish momentum? Let's see how it behaves around here. So it came down here, it bounced up, but if you had broken the high and started pulling back down, maybe consolidating, would have gotten out and taken a long, risking down here or risking down here. But instead, it broke here, it came down, broke, it didn't even, bruh. So let's look at that trade. It's still just 945. We had this zone here, and it's holding this zone, which is those highs. So let's see how it behaves there. It's holding nicely. Want to see, okay, it's breaking up. There's a supply here. Our stop loss, I think, around here, right? So not bad, not bad, not bad. Forming a base there. This is like, I'm never going to use this kind of base because it's 1 minute. If it was 5 minutes, maybe. 1 minute, never. 1 minute has to be long like this. So with this now, I can take a, let's see it break down and hold. It didn't hold. Let's see break down and hold. I mean, it's fine here. I can take another trade short on this breakout here, risking just above the breakout point. So just like that, I probably have been on this candle. So yeah, we're risking about 30. So with that, now that we've got in on that trade, we're looking for on that 30. We'll be looking for 150, looking for 5 hour at least. And now because of that, we can now close this first trade. We probably close this trade around here or something, around this candle. Close that trade. 150 accord. There is no continuation setup. There was this broke out here, pulled back up to zone. So 150 is here. Now put our stop loss for this. Well, obviously break even around here would have already been break even, but put our stop loss here just above these highs here. 150 is already passed anyways. Beautiful. Or we can just take profit on 150 actually. Yeah, for these types, we'll take profit on the 1. On the 5x. Once it gets to 150, just take profit right there. Because that's making 50% of your account, risking 10%. That's actually really awesome. So take profit on that 150 there. Where is it? It was here, right? 150. In this candle. We could have put a stop loss on that 152. So, but there was no trade here. I mean, I could see the breakout coming in, but there was no trade really. So it's 10:30. Still no trades. This looks like it wants to break this consolidation. So this is not a bad trade here. Risking this high here. I've lost this trade right there. I guess the consolidation was not long enough. It was still just one high. It only made one high. Fair enough. So that should have not been a trade. But we still have this base that formed that was holding. So when rejection, not much rejection, it's going to break upwards. So let's see what it wants to do. Okay, I'll take this short here. Take this short here. Risking up here 100. The reason being, this is a 5 minute zone, right? It went up to 5 minute zone, showed a lot of rejection. I didn't want to take a trade, any trades here. I wanted to see how it behaved down here, and so it rejected a little bit. And now after that, look at that. Looks like a continuation of the downtrend. Interesting. So it's holding its bullish momentum, eh? So at what point is that holding? So when it popped up, pulled back down, popped up, pulled back down, popped up, made a new high, made a new high, and then pulled back down to this high here. And then you could have gone in long, risking down here. Mm. momentous drop off of this base here. Momentous drop. That's not too good. Oh, with this you just risk down here, by the way. Not down there, down here. That momentous drop really turned everything upside down. Interesting. Good to know. So we're in here, but then it came down, broke this low. We're in here, risking here. Now we may have switched here. Obviously, we've already broken even now at this point, but we'll switch here. Now we're risking the low of the momentous drop here, held, and then another momentous drop there. So with that, you may want to get out on that right there. It would seem it's not breaking this. That's what it is. Momentous drop, momentous drop. If you didn't get on the first one, you could have gone out on the second one or right there, and then you'd have gone in short, risking this high. Short, risking this high, so 60. So we're just holding for now. If it breaks this low, we'll be break even. Didn't break the low yet. Nice. It looks like so now this is the consolidation. Looks like he wants to break this consolidation. Let's see. It's already past 12:30. We won't be taking any trades anymore. But if you had done that, if you had done this at this point, we would have taken the short. Could have even low-key forced the short on this candle right here, saying that it wants to break everything, right? So you could have forced the short. Definitely break even now. I've cloned this, forced the short on this candle here. The risk, because it wants to break everything, and the risk would probably be up here. Or if you want to be safe, you can risk 80 right there, looking for 160. At this point, we'll just be break even. Get out of this trade. Because this is not a bearish sign. This does not look like I want to continue going down. Yo, I'm sleepy, tired. 1 minute is more tiring than 5 minutes. By far, 5 minutes I can do three and get to this point that I feel mentally. 1 minute is only one I've done, and my eyes are already turning, bro. You guys think this is a joke? I'm thinking hard for every single trade. Let me tell you that right now. Today we took one trade. We won this one trade, and then we took what's it called? We didn't take this trade. We took a trade here, risking down there, and then we took another trade there, risking down there still, and then we took a trade here. All right. What? Wait. There was this high. Pulled down to this high. Came back. We took it here actually, risking down there. Right. And then it came back down. We took it here, risking back there. We held that, and then we went down lower. We went in here, risking. Went in here actually, risking down here, and then went in here, risking down here. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, and then before we finally closed this one and took this long trade right here. Oh, we closed this one here, closed it break even, and then this happened. We were watching, and then this happened. Wanted to see how it behaved up there, and then that looked good. And then, but we didn't take the trade; it just looked good. And then when this happened, we took the trade down here because it looked like we wanted to break. We took it risking up here. But we got 1, 2, 3, four trades, four trades that went to profit target, or three trades that went to profit target, right? This one was 5 hour. This one we made 50% on your trade. This one we made 20%, or actually a little bit more. This one we made. This one we made 40%. So I made 40%. So I made 40%. So I made 50%. This one we made I think it was 20% or less, or maybe even break even. I don't know. So 40%, 50%, 40%, 50%, 40%, and then a couple of break evens in here. Maybe even one loss. Who knows? Just we have this base that formed here, and then it rejected. This would have been a trade that if we're not in this trade, and if we didn't take it down here, we may have lost this trade. But I think we'd have taken a trade down here, somewhere here, risking this loss because you can see it is clear. And then when that happens, this happens, and then we'll take this trade long, and we'll be risking the actual low. All right, that's an hour. I'm done for now. Sheesh. It's 3 o'clock basically. All right, that's it for now. We'll come back to later today or tomorrow. Shit, I'm tired. Later today or tomorrow, and we will continue back testing. Holy shit, I'm tired.